What up, man? You know what time it is, man. It's your boy Vigilante Stylez, man. And I got a very serious project, man, that I'm working on. So, it's my song. So, I got an album coming out, guys, called Hydro. So, be on the lookout. It's actually done now. I just need to mix all the songs over again because I got some new settings and some new philosophy on mixing. So I figured, hey, anything new that I do, I'm going to share it with you guys. So the first thing I want to do, let's put a balancer before the bus compressor. That's only to gain stage into the bus compressor. That would be like the trim knob that they have on the SSL console. All right, so we need a control room. Okay, I need to quit fronting. I need to use the control room, right? So the one that I picked is CLANX. Why did I pick this one? Well, it's interesting. This is Mix LA, right? Is the studio. Well, get this. That's the control room. That's the actual control room that, like, Tupac and Dr. Dre and everybody was in, because this was Can-Am Studios. What? So this is perfect. This is exactly what I want. That's the control room. Now I know that monitors have been updated, but still, it's the same room acoustics. It's the control room. This is basically the Death Row studio, bro, right here. Right? From the Death Row era of the 90s that we really like so much. So a couple things that I want to do a little differently than I've done before. The first thing is I need to create a drum bus. I'm doing drum buses now. Yeah. There's a reason for it, though. Because it's kind of common for people in this area to bust the drums, but I'm also mixing the drums individually and then sending them to a bus. Plus, there's different compression ratios. I'm not going to be going for the quote-unquote SSL smack, the classic smack sound. I'm going to go for more of a conservative drum sound, and it's going to be great. So let's go ahead and get that kick drum going. So there's room emulation on, obviously, as you can see. I've set it to my head. So we're going. And if you have Sennheiser HD 280 Pros, it's the headphones I'm using. Alright, so let's go. Hold on, let me get this part up a little. Alright, so... Oh, I don't want SSL 9000 preamp. I don't need the preamp on this. Let's get rid of that. We have essentially the preamp right here, and it's already doing something. Because it's THD. So let's put this down to 4.2. I'm doing 4.2.1 now. Actually, 4.1 would be ideal, but 4.2. Fast release on everything. That's the new thing. Because I found out that they were using about 100 millisecond release on pretty much everything back then. I didn't know that, but I know it now. Alright, so on the drum bus, we're going to do the same type of compression. 4.2. Fast release all the way. So if you're on FL Studio, it's really easy to route things into your buses. You just simply, you highlight the track, and then you start adding some signal to the bus, and then get rid of the signal going to the main, because you want that kick drum to come through the bus, and you really want all your drums to come through the bus. Now, check your levels, right? I want to make sure I'm not overloading. It's probably good right there. Okay, and then here, is this on the drum bus? Okay, so I was looking at the wrong thing. Oh well, I thought I had too much anyway going into it. Alright, so let's apply some more compression here. This is going to go over the overall mix, and instead of at 50 where I was doing it before, we're going to go for like 87 and then do a boost there. And then, okay, see how we got overloading pretty bad? Let's bring that down just a little bit. There we go. Alright, so we're good. Now let's go ahead and continue to work the rest of the drums. There we go. Yeah, let's get rid of that preamp. I don't need it. A little bright there. Once again, I'm just putting it into the bus here. It's pretty good. Sounds good. Notice how everything sounds a little bit better this way? It does, doesn't it? Everything's gelling a lot better than before. What was this? Alright, so let's get rid of this preamp first. You know what I do want on that though? I want distressor, man. We're gonna put the distressor on this bad boy though. I like the distressor on, especially on drum loops. I want to save what I'm doing so far. Yeah. Fast release. That's good right there. I'm getting about 3 lights lighting up on that. Alright, let's adjust this compression here to actually put that down to 2.2. Alright, let's bus it. Oh yeah, overload light logo. This is down at 2.2. We're gonna go fast release on everything. Alright, so I don't know if we're at the hook. Are we at the hook? No, it's not the hook. The hook is going to be about here. New compression ratios. We're going to 2.2 on instruments with a fast release. I don't want that overpowering thing, so let's bring it back. What's this? Is there a preamp on that? Yeah, let's get rid of that. I realized that the SSL 4000E already has preamp with the THD, simulating the preamp saturation already, and of course the console transformer saturation and stuff. So I just leave that. That's good enough. Remember, fast release on everything. So what I mean by fast releases on the SSL channel strips go all the way to 1. Somebody asked me to do a video about how to run the 9000J plugin. It's the same, dude. It's the same. The only difference is you're just going to take that, whatever the knob is that they have turned all the way down. Not the threshold here, but the range knob, basically, and you're just going to put it at 20. Yeah, range knob, and you're going to put it right in the middle at 12 o'clock, right at 20. And that's it. Just to gate your noise. That's it. So if you're watching this is how you mix on 9000J also. It's the same thing. The idea is we want the cymbal to be audible but not overbearing. Good. Just want it to be clean. You know? Now we have some ambient sounds, believe it or not, because this song is about taking a girl out to eat breakfast. I know, isn't that crazy? The stuff I talk about in music. I'm just gonna take her out to breakfast. So, you know, I got this really cool sound effects of a coffee shop, and I think it's cool. It adds like some ambience, you know what I'm saying? And some vibe. You know me, I'm all about vibe, you know? Alright, so we're gonna go 2-2, fast release. So my goal with this is I'm trying to make sure that the brighter stuff needs to come up. I'm aiming this to sound as realistic as possible. So we're going to bring it up slowly. I based it on some like clanging dishes. That's basically where that was like the loudest noise, I suppose. Alright, so let's get this my first verse. Don't laugh, okay? This is my thing. Hydro album, guys, you gotta get it when it's done. You know it's mixed and mastered by me. You can actually watch the video. I'm gonna show you the mastering, guys, in the next video. So I'm doing 2 videos a day. Woot! So you get to see the mixing and the mastering. What you say? Yeah, I figured out everything, dude. I did so much research on like how they mixed back in the 90s, and that's the way I like my music. Sounds like some 90s shit. Let's go.
He take you out to breakfast, go and wear your diamond necklace. Let's go right up in the Lexus, bumping hip hop out of Texas, getting coffee and some hot cocoa, 2 marshmallows and a caramel macchiato, all to go. Let's sit by the fireside. Pumpkin spice.
Okay, so let's change this preamp. I want to go to the Neve 1081.
Let me take you out to breakfast, go and wear your diamond necklace. Let's go right up in the Lexus, bumping hip hop out of.
All right, so let's set the compression on this at 4. This is a DBX 160. I have the DBX 160 from Waves, but I like the Analog Obsession one better because it uses less CPU. They sound about the same to me. And it's free. Yeah, so go get it.
Let me take you out to breakfast, go and wear your diamond necklace. Let's go right up in the Lexus, bumping hip hop out of Texas, getting coffee and some hot cocoa, 2 marshmallows and a caramel macchiato, all to go. Let's sit by the fireside. Pumpkin spice and cinnamon in the air while I look up in your eyes and my desire is magnified.
So I'm aiming for about 5 to 6 decibels of gain reduction on my vocal. Now I need to change the, because see, I had mixed this before. I'm just mixing it over again and the right way, right? So anyway, let's go with 4.2 with fast release. And we're just going to go for 3 decibels gain reduction here, just basically so I can EQ into it.
Let me take you out to breakfast, go and wear your diamond necklace. Let's go right up in the Lexus, bumping hip-hop out of Texas, getting coffee and some hot cocoa. 2 marshmallows and a caramel macchiato all to go. Let's sit by the fireside, pumpkin spice and cinnamon in the air while I look up in your eyes and my desire is magnified. We can talk all day and still I won't be satisfied. These are the moments that last forever. Our hearts and our intellect, they clash together. We're like 2 peas in a pod, even apart. Our hearts beat in a pond, always feeding upon our passion for each other that will never be gone. Even in the song, your love is still being sought. I got some weed in my pot. If you need, I always got. We can eat up at my spot. We be keeping it hot.
All right, so let's do the same thing with the backup track. I only use like one backup vocal, man. I don't overdo it. So with the DBX, change this to the 1081.
Let me take you out to breakfast, go and wear your diamond necklace. Let's go right up in the Lexus, bumping hip-hop out of Texas, getting coffee and some hot cocoa. 2 marshmallows and a caramel macchiato all to go. Let's sit by the fireside, pumpkin spice and cinnamon in the air while I look up in your eyes and my desire is magnified. We can talk all day and still I won't be satisfied. These are the moments that last forever. Our hearts and our intellect, they clash together. We're like 2 peas in a pod, even apart. Our hearts beat in a pond, always feeding upon our passion for each other that will never be gone. Even in the song, your love is still being sought. I got some weed in my pot. If you need, I always got. We can eat up at my spot. We be keeping it hot.
All right, so now let's do the hook.
Let me take you out to breakfast.
So it's basically the same shit, man. I'm just doing this the same way on each one of these. Neve 1081.
Let me take you out to breakfast.
Then the DBX 160.
Let me take you out to breakfast. Let me take you out to breakfast. Let me take you out to breakfast.
Alright, fast release.
Let me take you out to breakfast. Let me take you out to breakfast.
Oh, I wonder if I did that on that other one. I'm sure, yeah.
Let me take you out to breakfast. 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 Let me take you out to breakfast.
Remember, fast release.
Let me take you out to breakfast.
Actually, if you ever watched CLA use the CLA 76 or just an 1176, and they always turn the release to 7, that's the fastest release. So apparently what I've learned about compression, see, I'm learning things, guys, and I'm teaching you what I learned. Compression, for the most part, the idea is you want the compressor to act quickly on the transients or whatever and then back off, right? You want those harmonics, you want to back off. You really don't want long, because if you have long releases, that squashes. So the idea is to try to prevent it's going to squash maybe the initial transients a little bit, but then it backs off. Basically, you want your music to breathe, and I'm realizing that release, at least on an SSL channel strip, fastest release at all times, because that's one. It's basically, you have here, it is 0.10 seconds, which is 100 milliseconds. So there you go.
Let me take you out to breakfast.
All right, what am I missing here?
Let me take you out to breakfast. 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 So
let's start it here in the second hook right here, and then I want the second verse to come in so I have an idea of like how loud it should be.
Let me take you out to breakfast. Go to Waffle House and get a 2-egg breakfast. Some grits and toast and make everyone jealous. Cause they can't see how we're innocent in love. We ain't innocent enough. If they only knew what we did last night, they would probably take flight or spy on us with an old flashlight. It's all good though, we finally made it out the hood, yo. Make it understood though, a man and a woman can make it out the slums. Loyalty is paramount cause we got us. There's nobody you can trust. We used to ride the city bus, people acting insidious and be looking hideous. Some acting pretty tough and some looking pretty buff. But I got your back, baby, and I am serious, never delirious. Even my silliness is not mysterious. Let me take you out to breakfast. You wanna go to Waffle House and get a 2-egg breakfast, some grits and toast and make everyone jealous. Cause they can't see how we're innocent in love. We ain't innocent enough.
So anyway, that vocal was recorded with this microphone. I think you probably guys figured that one out. So you know why I'm recording my own songs? Because I can't get anybody to do my damn songs. That's why. So I'm recording my own songs. I can't get like anybody to rap on beats that I've been making that are like this. Everybody wants to do trap music, so it is what it is. Now I'm like, well then fuck them, right? I just do my own songs. Oh well, it is what it is. Welcome to the 21st century.
Let me take you out to breakfast. You wanna go to Waffle House and get a 2-egg breakfast, some grits and toast and make everyone jealous. Cause they can't see how we're innocent in love. We ain't innocent enough. If they only knew what we did last night, they would probably take flight or spy on us with an old flashlight. It's all good though, we finally made it out the hood, yo. Make it understood though, a man and a woman can make it out the slums. Loyalty is paramount. Let me take you out to breakfast. You wanna go to Waffle House and get a 2-egg breakfast, some grits and toast and make everyone jealous. Cause they can't see how we're innocent in love. We ain't innocent enough. If they only knew what we did last night, they would probably take flight or spy on us with an old flashlight. It's all good though, we finally made it out the hood, yo. Make it understood though, a man and a woman can make it out the slums. Loyalty is paramount.
On the bus compressor, we're changing something. So the fastest attack, slowest attack, fastest release, we're gonna go with, once again, 10 milliseconds. 10 milliseconds attack, and excuse me, 100 millisecond release. So there we go.
Let me take you out to breakfast. You wanna go to...
Oh, and I'm aiming for 3 decibels gain reduction, not 2 this time.
Let me take you out to breakfast. You wanna go to Waffle House and get a 2-egg breakfast.
Seems like that's still kind of hot. Let's bring that down a little bit because I want to be able to fine tune the amount of compression that we're doing.
Let me take you out to breakfast. You wanna go to Waffle House and get a 2-egg breakfast, some grits and toast and make everyone jealous. Cause they can't see how we're innocent in love. We ain't innocent enough. If they only knew what we did last night, they would probably take flight or spy on us with an old flashlight. It's all good though, we finally made it out the hood, yo. Make it understood though, a man and a woman can make it out the slums. Loyalty is paramount cause we got us. There's nobody you can trust. We used to ride the city bus, people acting.
Oh yeah, and the ratio that I use on the compressor is 2, always. 2, so now we're going to 10 milliseconds and fastest release.
Let me take you out to breakfast. You wanna go to Waffle House and get a 2-egg breakfast, some grits and toast and make everyone jealous. Cause they can't.
Let's check this on the mains.
Let me take you out to breakfast. You wanna go to Waffle House and get a 2-egg breakfast, some grits and toast and make everyone jealous. Cause they can't see how we're innocent in love. We ain't innocent enough. If they only knew what we did last night, they would probably take flight or spy on us with an old flashlight. It's all good though, we finally made it out the hood, yo. Make it understood though, a man and a woman can make it out the slums.
Very good. Let's put it on tape. So you know what that is. We'll grab the tape machine. I'm just going to use the 1/2" 2-track tape on FG9 tape, 30 ips. Let's go.
Let me take you out to break. You wanna go to Waffle House and get a 2-egg breakfast, some grits and toast and make everyone jealous, cause they can't see how we're innocent in love. We ain't innocent enough. If they only knew what we...
Let's check this on the boombox.
Let me take you out to break. You wanna go to Waffle House and get a 2-egg breakfast, some grits and toast and make everyone jealous, cause they can't see how we're innocent in love. We ain't innocent enough. If they only knew what we did last night.
Alright, that sounds good. Let's remove the room. Okay. Save it again. Let's bring down the master fader a bit. And I'm going to aim for 6 decibels. And I want that much headroom when I go to mastering. So
let me take you out to break. You wanna go to Waffle House and get a 2-egg breakfast, some grits and toast and make everyone jealous, cause they can't see how we're innocent in love. We ain't innocent enough. If they only knew what we did last night, they would probably take flight or spy on us with an old flashlight. It's all good though, we finally made it out the hood, Joe. Make it understood though, a man and a woman can make it out the slums. Loyalty is paramount cause we got us. There's nobody you can trust. We used to ride the city bus, people acting insidious and be looking hideous. Some acting pretty tough and some looking pretty buff, but I got your back, baby, and I am serious, never delirious. Even my silliness is not mysterious, not to you, baby. Let me take you out to breakfast. Let me take you out to breakfast.
sounds good. I'm going to go ahead and render this and we're going to mastering. Okay, this video is over. Mastering video is next.